Hey, pop shoppers, welcome to Ed Rambeau's Little Corner of the World.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die. Because we'll see.
Good evening, my friends. This is Ed Rambeau, welcoming all my awesome listeners who join me every other Friday night in my little corner of the world. For the next half hour, allow me to take you on a journey of a theme I call Great Songs Seldom Heard. There are so many wonderful songs out there that we seldom hear on the radio. Some of them familiar, some maybe not. In either case, to start off the show, here's a song written by Harry Warren and Mac Gordon. The song was performed by Betty Grable and Dick Haymes separately in the film Diamond Horseshoe in 1945, which also featured the popular standard The More I See You, written by the same two composers. It's called I Wish I Knew, a great song seldom heard.
I wish I knew someone like you could love me. I wish I knew you place no one above me. Did I mistake this for a real romance? I wish I knew, but only you can answer. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so. Don't lead me on. If I am a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming or just forget you? What shall I do? I wish I knew. Did I mistake this for a real romance? I wish I knew, but only you can answer. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so. Don't lead me on. If I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on or just forget you? What shall I do? I wish I knew.
That was I Wish I Knew, written in 1945. Hope you enjoyed it. Next, we have a song that goes even further back, 1937. Written by Jerome Kern and lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein II, it was first introduced by Irene Dunne in the 1937 film High, Wide and Handsome, and was recorded that same year by Bing Crosby for Decca Records. It has become particularly associated with Peggy Lee, who sang it on her 1957 album, The Man I Love. Interestingly enough, Peggy Lee's performance was conducted by none other than Frank Sinatra. Another great song seldom heard, The Folks Who Live on the Hill.
Many men with lofty aims strive for lofty goals. Others play at smaller games, being simpler souls. I am of the latter brand. All I want to do is to find a spot of land and live there with you. Someday we'll build a home on a hilltop high. You and I, shiny and new, a cottage that two can fill. And we'll be pleased to be called the folks who live on the hill. Someday we may be adding a thing or two, wing or two. We will make changes as any family will. But we will always be called the folks who live on the hill. Our veranda will command a view of meadows green, the sort of view that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we'll sit and look at the same old view. Just we two, Johnny and Joan, who used to be known as Jack and Jill. The folks who like to be called what they have always been called, the folks who live on the hill.
The folks who live on the hill. And we all know what happened to Jack and Jill. They tell me Jack's crown will never be the same. Next, we have a song from the Broadway musical Cabaret. Interestingly enough, it not only was cut from the film version, but also has been cut from several of the last few revivals of Cabaret on Broadway. And no one seems to know why. It's a beautiful song written by John Kander and Fred Ebb. Another great song seldom heard. Why Should I Wake Up?
Why should I wake up? This dream is going so well. When you're enchanted, why break the spell? Drifting in this euphoric state, morning can wait, let it come late. Why should I wake up? Why waste a drop of the wine? Don't I adore you, and aren't you mine? Maybe I'll someday be lonely again, but why should I wake up till then? Drifting in this euphoric state, morning can wait, let it come late. Why should I wake up? Why waste a drop of the wine? Don't I adore you, and aren't you mine? Maybe I'll someday be lonely again, but why should I wake up? Why should I wake up till
You just heard Why Should I Wake Up, which used to be from Cabaret. Moving along with our theme for tonight, Great Songs Seldom Heard, it brings us to this 1964 song with lyrics by Jack Siegel and music by Robert Wells. The song was popularized by Tony Bennett, although other versions have been recorded by artists such as Frank Sinatra, Paul Desmond, and on his first solo album, Scott Walker. Please enjoy my version of this great song seldom heard, When Joanna Loved Me.
Today is just another day. Tomorrow is a guess. But yesterday, oh, what I'd give for yesterday, to relive one yesterday and its happiness. When Joanna loved me, every town was Paris, every day was Sunday, every month was May. When Joanna loved me, every sound was music, music made of laughter, laughter that was bright and gay. But when Joanna left me, May became December. But But even in December, I remember her touch, her smile, and for a little while she loves me. And once again, it's Paris, Paris on a Sunday, and the month is May. But when Joanna left me, May became December. But even in December, I remember her touch, her smile, and for a little while she loves me. And once again it's Paris, Paris on a Sunday, and the month is May.
Ah, yes, When Joanna Loved Me. Such a beautiful song, isn't it? For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on Good Time Oldies Radio. That's goodtimeoldies.info, better known as Musical Heaven on the Internet. Tonight's theme, Great Songs Seldom Heard. But before moving on, Tom has been waiting in the wings, just dying to say hello, so come on in, Tom.
Hi, Eduardo, and all my fabulous fans out there.
Hello, Tom. So tell us, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been reading this book about anti-gravity.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Anti-gravity, huh?
Yeah, and it's impossible to put down.
Oh, no. I should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, but you didn't. Anyway, here's another. What do you call a camel with no hump?
I don't know, Tom. Pray tell, what do you call a camel with no hump?
Humphrey.
Very cute.
Thanks. And Eduardo, why is the ocean wet?
Not a clue, Tom. Why is the ocean wet?
Because the seaweed.
Very cute. Oh, by the way, Tom, I understand that last week was Angelina's birthday. What did you get her?
A piano.
A piano? Well, that was very nice.
Yeah, but I soon persuaded her to switch to a clarinet.
A clarinet? How come?
With a clarinet, she can't sing.
Say goodnight, Tom.
Good night, everybody. My catnip awaits. But for all you poor souls out there, it's time to suffer through a few more Ed Rambeau songs.
Never mind. Good night, Tom. Well, there you have it, folks. America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, Great song, seldom heard. This next popular classic was written by Jerry Bach, George David Weiss, and Larry Hollofcenter, written in 1956 as part of the score for the Broadway musical Mr. Wonderful, starring Sammy Davis Jr. The top 40 hit version was recorded by Eddie Gourmet that same year. Another great song, seldom heard, Too Close for Comfort.
Be wise, be smart, behave, my heart. Don't upset your cart when she's so close. Be soft, be sweet, but be discreet. Don't go off your beat. She's too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Please, not again. Too close to know just when to say when. Be firm, be fair, be sure, beware, on your guard. Take care while there's such temptation. One thing leads to another. Too late to run for cover. She's much too close for comfort now. Too close. She's much too close for comfort now.
Yeah, too close for comfort. And in reality, are they ever too close for comfort? I don't think so. Maybe back when this song was written, but not in this day and age. Anyway, this next great song, Seldom Heard, was composed especially for Celine Dion by brothers Barry Gibb, Robin Gibb, and Maurice Gibb, the members of the Bee Gees. I personally found it so interesting I just had to record it. So please enjoy my rendition of this great song, Seldom Heard, entitled Immortality.
So this is who I am, and this is all I know. And I must choose to live for all that I can give, the spark that makes the power grow. And I will stand for my dreams if I can, symbol of my faith in who I am. But you are my only, and I must follow on the road that lies ahead. And I won't let my heart control my head. But you are my only, and we don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. And I know what I've got to be. Immortality. I make my journey through eternity. I keep the memory of you and me inside. Fulfill your destiny.
is there within the child. My storm will never end, my fate is on the wind. The king of hearts, the joker's wild, and we don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. I'll make them all remember me, 'cause I found a dream that must come true. Every ounce of me must see it through. But you are my only. I'm sorry I don't have a role for love to play. Hand over my heart, I'll find my way, and I will make them give to me. Immortality. There is a vision and a fire in me. I keep the memory of you and me inside. We don't say goodbye. With all my love for you and what else we may do, we don't say goodbye.
That was Immortality, originally recorded by Celine Dion and written by the brothers Gibb, Barry, Robin, and Maurice. To close tonight's show, here's a song originally recorded by Ricky Martin and ranks highly as another great song seldom heard. It's called You Stay With Me.
Underneath the moon, the night was over much too soon. We shared a kiss till daylight came and kissed the night goodbye. When the sun came up that day, we smiled and went our separate ways. But I can't leave the thought of you behind. Stay with me, you stay with me. Oh, in my heart and on my mind. Oh, like a melody that keeps haunting me. Oh, you stay. I look inside the small cafes and hope by chance I see your face. I hear your voice and realize it's just the summer wind. Just the wind. Something in your eyes that night swept away this heart of mine. Now I just want you in my arms again. Will you stay with me? Oh, you stay with me. Oh, in my heart and on my mind. Oh, like a melody that keeps haunting me. Oh, you stay. How was I to know in that one night my whole life would change? From the moment I looked in your eyes, I've never been the same. And if I could have one chance to have that moment back again, I'd never let it end. I'd never let it end. Met you underneath the moon. The night was over much too soon. We shared a kiss till daylight came and kissed the night goodbye. When the sun came up that day, we smiled and went our separate ways. But I can't leave the thought of you behind. You stay with me. Oh, you stay with me. You stay with me. Oh, in my heart and on my mind. Oh, like a melody that keeps haunting me. Oh, you stay. Oh, you stay. You stay.
You Stay With Me brings us to the close of tonight's show, so please allow me to take this moment to thank each and every one of you out there listening for joining me this evening, and I hope to see you back here 2 weeks from tonight. Also, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to take a moment to visit my website at edrambeau.com, where everything you heard tonight, plus a great deal more, can be easily purchased by clicking on the Music tab at edrambeau.com. With that being said, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you all a very pleasant and fun-filled evening with Stu, as well as an awesome upcoming weekend ahead. Therefore, at this time, allow me to turn you all back over to Stu Weiss and his amazing pop shop. Good night with buckets of love, everyone!